On CNB, we've featured the new generation of the Audi A4 twice already, and both times we drove the car in Germany. Once we even showed you the manual version of it, which we're hoping will come to India. The whole point with that car is that even though the looks have been panned by many people already, it drives really much better than the last car. It feels more ample and it's loaded with all kinds of technology, and it's finally now ready for launch in India too.
The new generation Audi A4 is here. We have told you about the new car in previous reviews, so you know its looks are evolutionary and not revolutionary. The new headlamps with sharp DRLs suit the new look.
We've driven the new Audi A4, that is the new generation of the Audi A4 before. And well, we've driven the diesel one because obviously we thought that Audi will bring in the diesel to India. But it surprised us and it said, no, we are bringing the petrol to India. A petrol, that too a 1.4. We weren't expecting it for sure. And it caught us by surprise. So here it is, the 1.4 litre downsized petrol engine. And is it potent enough to take on its rivals? Well, we are here to find out if that works in Audi's favor.
The new A4 is built on VW's MLB platform and looks more athletic. There are sharp creases on the body panels and these make the car more aerodynamic. It is lighter by 120 kilograms compared to its predecessor. And that's because of the use of aluminium not only in the structure but also in its suspension setup. The A4 begins its India innings with just the 1.4 litre petrol engine. Audi India pushed hard to get this engine. So we'll no longer have the 1.8 litre version. The 2 litre diesel will follow in a few months.
I know what you're thinking. 1.4 litre downsized engine, it'll be low on power and it will not be enough. Well, not really. Yes, it has lost 18 horsepower and it has lost a good amount of torque as well, 70 of it. But still, with 150 horsepower under your belt, I don't think it's at all underpowered.
The exhaust manifold has been integrated into the cylinder head with very high pressure fuel injection and separate cooling circuits for the crankcase and cylinder head, so it shouts performance as well as efficiency. Audi claims more than 17 kilometers per litre, and that's close to most hatchbacks and subcompact diesel sedans in India. When you put it into the sports mode, the car's dynamics change, but it doesn't go mental. Put it into a corner and it doesn't exude the same fun as either a BMW 3 Series or even a Jaguar XE. The car is very well spec'd. The design on the dash is refreshing and follows the same single slab outline as seen on the new Q7. The big USP is the virtual cockpit, which replaces the conventional instrument cluster. The HD screen gives you a clear view of navigation, infotainment and vehicle information, and the views can be altered with the speedo and tachometer animating bigger or smaller. The 7-inch central screen hooks up on your phone thanks to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Of course, there's Audi's own MMI interface, which is extremely user-friendly.
So when you buy a car like the A4, rear seat comfort is what matters the most. And that's where we are. If you see this sculpted seat at the rear, it gives space for your legs and there's a good amount of knee room here. And yes, there is a lack of thigh support, but if you even push yourself further back, the problem is you hit your head up here. Now they have given a fair amount of space here, but a tall person like me still has about hardly an inch or so of space. But overall, if you go to see, it's a pretty nice and spacious cabin.
Well, but is it better on space than Škoda's Superb or the Toyota Camry? No, it isn't. Then again, in the full-size sedan segment, no one beats both those two. Cabin noise is curtailed thanks to a better insulation. This is achieved as a result of an extremely refined transmission, as also the sound-deadening acoustic glass used on the front windows. There are 8 airbags on offer, and we hope that's standard. Considering that the car will be assembled locally at the company's Aurangabad plant and the downsized engine, people might think that it'll be cheaper. However, considering the amount of equipment that Audi has packed in, it may not be. But it will still stay under 40 lakh rupees. The car will be launched in the first week of September.